What's going on, guys? Welcome back. I'm going to show you guys what it looks like to climb in a saddle for the very first time. Now, I've never used a lock-on stand, so I don't know what it's like to climb up climbing sticks. So I'm going to learn today. I'm using the Tethrd Phantom XL because I'm a little bit bigger. I'm a 38 waist. I've got 40 foot of Canyon Elite 9mm rope for my rappel rope with the Mad Rock Safeguard. The Tethrd 8mm lineman's belt with a Kong Duck Ascender. My rappel rope is housed into this roll pouch. If you open the pouch, it just lays open and it's got two zippered pockets. In the top pocket, I've got my bow pull-up rope, which will also serve as my rappel rope retrieval line. I didn't bring a method of attaching this to my belt, so I'm not sure how I'm going to get it up there, but I am going to try this out at ground level just to see what it feels like using it. This strap I've got on here is a Hawk ratchet strap, but I do have an OCB buckle strap that's on the way from Eastern Woods Outdoors. The Ultimate One Stick by Eastern Woods Outdoors. It's got the Ultimate platform on top and the 3-step Ultimator on the bottom with the pack and play, which was designed to hold the Ultimator. Got an Amsteel rope with a cam cleat. Yeah, this thing's super light. I can't wait to see what it does. So let me get these cameras situated and we will try to get up in that tree without dying. So for demonstration purposes, I'm going to put this about right here so I can climb up there, put the ring of steps on, and see what it looks like at hunting height. So that's basically all there is to it to attach it. And you want to pull it tight, wrap the rope around the top, pull your bottom step out, and push down. So my idea with the ring of steps was not to be able to get around the tree, but if I'm sitting there and I decide that I want to kind of sit back, I can have a step here and a step here that I can kind of put my legs up on and put my knees up against the tree and kind of relax. So like I said, the idea was to have two at 180 degrees and then maybe put a couple in the back just to have some extra footing. All right, there's that. And this will be about what it looks like at hunting height. So I'm gonna come on down a little bit. That's a lot better. That's pretty good. Yeah, the ring of steps is really going to be what makes this. Because if I'm just sitting here, it feels like I'm sitting in a chair. I've got my knee pads up against the tree, kind of kicked in, and it doesn't feel like there's any stress on it whatsoever. And then, so lean back, I can look around the tree. Use the ring of steps, shoot around that side of the tree, shoot around, yeah, This beats the crap out of a stand all day long. So the Tethrd Phantom has these adjustment balls inside of the bridge straps where you can adjust the position of the saddle the way it holds you. So if you're leaning, you're probably going to want it more to the top, so it kind of holds you at the top. And then if you're sitting, you're going to want it more to the bottom, like that. Well, that's kind of in the middle, but it kind of cups your legs, so that way you're kind of sitting. Then you can prop your feet up. And then I have the recliner that goes around your back to allow you to lean back without falling out. So I imagine that could be very comfortable. Yeah, I feel very secure with this. Side pressure, not going anywhere. So we are about to come down, and we're gonna go up about 20 feet. See what it's like. What I'm going to want to do is release my aider. Simple as that. Put it up here to where I can get my foot in that first step easily. Basically, I know that I need to put this bottom step at about forehead height. So I got my rope on. Lift it up. Pull it tight. Now grab the bottom step, pull it out, down. Now it's hooked into the tree. Make sure the cleat's set. Throw it over the top step, and we're ready to go. So I'm not going to put my tether on until I get onto my bottom step, and then I'll go ahead and put my tether on, go to the top step, get situated, reach down, lift it up. So I feel like I like my bridge kind of short like I had it earlier. Between the Prusik and this end, I'm going to have about 10 inches. So I'll have that set so I don't have to worry about setting it when I clip in. So let's go. Put your boot in, dig it into the tree. Hit the boot in. Grab the tree. Come on up to the bottom step. Go ahead and pull my tether out. Pull the slack out. Now my weight is there. I'll go ahead and climb up to the top, pull the slack out. Good. Now we're ready to make the second move. Now before I climb up that first time, I'm going to clip my bow on to my bow rope, and then I'm going to hook it to the back of my saddle, so that way when I get to the top I can pull my bow up. I want to go ahead and take my bow rope and hook it to the knot side of my tether. So that way I won't forget it. So when I rappel down, I don't have to worry about having to climb back up to get my rappel rope. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of swing to the side. I'm going to give me a little slack. And try it again. I'm going to push out a little bit, and I'm going to put my one stick where my rope goes right in this little groove right here and holds it in place. So then I can work hands-free. Drop it down, throw my rope over the step, set the stick, and ready to climb again. I think we're good. Pull up to the tree. We'll go ahead and sit down on the step and weight back on the tether, and good to go again. It's a lot easier than a climber, I can tell you that, especially for this old fat boy. So now what I would do is I'd go ahead and climb up to the top of my step and bring my tether up even more, slack out, and back in the saddle again. I'm telling you, man, the knee pads is where it's at. So we're gonna drop down a little bit so we can grab our step. Push out to the tree, put my stick in there so it's held by my rope, and lift in again. Pull it tight. Set the stick, and we're ready to go. Here we are again. Now, myself a little slack. And here we are. This is pretty good. So probably what I'm gonna have to do though is I'm gonna have to pack a jacket in, put it on when I get in the stand, because I'm a little sweaty. But it's also not cool out here. It's probably 65 degrees. Now, I gotta admit, this is a little sketchy, but I mean, I'm good. Of course, I'd be a little bit more comfortable on a tree that's not pine. So when I get up here to hunt, I will have my bow rope attached to my saddle. When I come up, I'll pull my bow up and I'll hook my bow rope to the knot end of my tether or my rappel rope, and I'll have it attached to my gear strap here. So when I'm ready to climb down, all I gotta do is take this loose, drop it down, let it hang down below me. So now I'm ready to rappel, come down out of the tree. So I'll release my rappel rope to the ground. I'm ready to start rappelling. Naturally, I'm gonna have to come down a little bit and undo my step. Normally I would probably attach it to my saddle somehow, but right now I don't have any way, I don't think, unless I strap it here. I'll try that. I'll let myself down a little bit. Swing off to the side. I didn't need that anyway. Pick it up a little bit, release the cam. Got my aider wrapped up into the pack and play. Hook it into the cleat. Now I've got it all situated. So I'm gonna try this. Hook it into my roll pouch. See how that works. Actually works pretty good. So now I'm gonna go ahead and continue my descent, but I'm gonna do it really slowly because I don't have gloves. I don't want to burn my hand. And I can't reach around here because it will burn the crap out of my hand. Now, if I had gloves on, I could come down a lot faster. But unhook my stick. Unhook my rappel rope from my saddle. Tighten that up, pull it around me. Take my safeguard off. And where I had this hooked up, grab this, and pull on it, comes right down. So then, go ahead and Wrap up my paracord. I'm going to leave that knot in there so I can see how high I got. I'll take off 6 foot from my height, plus how high it was above my head, and then we'll know where my platform was. So wrap that up, put it in my top pouch. Unhook my quick link. Wrap it up till I got about 8 foot hanging. Fold it in half. Stick it in my roll pouch. Go ahead and hook up my safeguard. The way you want to have your safeguard hooked up is you're going to want your handle to be away from you and up. So in the palm of your hand, open it up, put the tree end in the left side, roll up your hand in, flip it up, clip it. That way it clips right into your bridge. So pull the slack out of that, put that in our top pouch. Zip it up, roll it up, buckle it, ready to go. Not too bad for my first time trying it out. I'm pretty excited about this method of hunting. I've hunted a lot of different ways, and you know, you kind of get to a point where it's boring. The idea of hunting this way has really brought the excitement back to me about hunting. Not that I'm saying I would ever quit or anything, but it just brings a whole nother light into it. If you're a saddle hunter and you have a couple of years under your belt and you have any pointers for me, feel free to comment. Let me know what I can do to make this process easier. Now keep in mind, this video wasn't to try to see how fast I could get up or down. It was just showing what a beginner is going to go through on their first time in a saddle. I am a beginner and I could use all the help I can get right now. So I've been watching a lot of YouTube videos, and you know, I've joined a bunch of groups on Facebook, so I'm, you know, kind of soaking up all this information. But you know, if there's anything that, you know, is out of the norm that I wouldn't think of to look for, drop a comment. My email will always be down below. You can send me an email. But thank you guys so much for watching, and see you guys next time in Rob's Man Cave.